Hey, turns out you just fucking die if you stay in that room, not doing anything, so let's continue. Okay, I was hoping I wouldn't have to, I'm glad I don't have to start again. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because I alt-tabbed or something, or because I stood still for too long while I was checking the recording. But yeah, the game flips out and kills you. So, I mean, this is directly after the first one. I'm not gonna fuck around this time, leaving like 2 weeks between episodes. Ooh, hey, it's toast this time. That's nice. Well, there's no point in like stopping partway through. I'll probably do this one and then stop though, because I gotta make dinner. Gonna make me a... What? Oh. That was weird. Gonna make some burgers. Homemade. Ooh. Yeah, I've already read that. Yeah, make some homemade burgers. It's a bit hot to do much cooking, and burgers are nice and simple, even if you make them from scratch. Because it's just a bunch of mince and like seasoning. I've been meaning, well, there's some lore about the guy playing the video game. I like baking. So, yeah. But it's way too hot to do any baking. It's my last note, I'm going to die, I haven't found blah 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 blah. My death is kind of romantic. Yeah. But no, I've been trying to bake stuff, and no. It is incredibly hot. Like, the weather, and sitting in a kitchen, heating the oven up. Kneading bread, sometimes not kneading bread, depending on what you're making. You know, mixing a bunch of stuff together, putting the oven on full blast, pulling out the red hot pizza stone, and then cooking some bread. That's not my jam. Wow, these are some cool guys. Cool guys playing a video game. What a genuine reaction that guy's got. And that guy, he must have been really scared. Well, different tile sets, nice. But yeah. I also don't like cold food, so when well, it's not that I don't like cold food, of course, that's stupid. What I mean is, I don't go for salad very often. I like some nice fresh cooked food, but I also hate cooking in hot weather. And also hate eating hot food in hot weather, so... Oh, hello. It's a bunch of Metroids and a raptor. And a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So at 5, it's growing more restless. That was the cool ghost lady, wasn't it? Oh. Then that was the spooky ghost lady as well. But yeah. Oh come on, I got a key card now. What do you want? Who cares? Oh, hello. But yeah, cooking anything like there's no soups. Soups are an autumn and winter thing, cause I had a soup. I made a fresh soup last week, and it was nice. Definitely nice. Boiling hot, and I regretted it so much. They just made it impossible to cool down because it was just full of hot soup. Ugh. Learn from me. Don't do that. Don't make my mistakes. Burgers are good. Burgers. I love burgers. I can't get enough of them. The only reason I don't have that many is because I don't like crap ones. I mean, nobody likes crap ones, but the only ones I'll buy from a store are like kind of good ones, so they're a little bit expensive at times. Or I'll make them myself. I'll make my own crap ones. And then I don't always feel like making them, so I don't have burgers very often. Actually, this is something I've been meaning to get, and it's a cool thing. If you know the show Bob's Burgers, they released a recipe book for it, and it is apparently really good. Because the whole point is there's like a menu in the background of the show, and it always has like a funny name for a burger. Oh, but yeah, they just made a recipe book of all of those things. Bearing in mind they came up with the names first, and then they had to come up with the burgers later. Because the names were just made up for the show, and they're like, oh, people actually want to make the burgers. Oh, this room is different. And also I keep getting jammed on every corner. I'm only on room 140, damn. I thought I was... Actually, I'm blasting through. It took me much longer to get to room 40. Well, I guess I wasn't being chased that early on. Well, I'm not being chased now. So that would suck. Ooh. But no, I cannot stand this heat. I'm probably playing this at the wrong time. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening, and I've got my windows open. It's very sunny outside. It's lovely. It's lovely to look at, it's not lovely to be in. But yeah, this is probably the bad time to be playing it. Hello. Oh, it's the guy. He's a skeleton. And he's got a quill. So he's the guy writing it. Hang in there. That's a very Resident Evil sort of thing. That's quite good. That was a jump scare exactly. I just like the noise. Oh, they go all crisscross. I figured out why they don't let you change the sensitivity. It's because they don't want you like flipping away. Oh. Oh. And that's bad. Procedural generation. The holes on the, I noticed the holes on the ceiling, so I looked up and I missed all the jump scares. Oh well, that's what you get with with procedural generation. Occasionally it doesn't work like organically. Oh well. I used to think that was so cool, procedural generation in games, because I didn't know what it was at first. And then I played a game with procedural generation, I'm like, oh okay, I'll play it again. Oh, it's different. And like it's not just like this guy made shitloads of levels. The levels make themselves. It's like a game you can play forever. This is cool. This reminds me of oh. Hello. Hey, that's QB from Madoka. Ow! What? Don't do that, apparently. Yeah, this reminds me of a like Fatal Frame. Stuff like that. Ooh. Oh hey. She's got quite a cool design. Oh, is this... That might have been locked. I'm glad I'm getting lucky with these. No, I've played... I'm not a huge fan of horror games, I'm a fan of good horror games. So I've played like Silent Hill 2, I played some Fatal Frame, I played... Fear? Fear counts as a horror game, I'd say. It's not just a scary game with guns. That's the problem. And that's what this game is sort of avoiding. Which is nice. Hang on, I'll say in a bit.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Hello.
This is a hollow telephone.
Hello.
There's nothing in
yes.
it.
Hello.
Go away. Yeah, the problem with a lot of horror games is that they get mixed in with other genres. Well, obviously, there's no like horror. Horror is like a style. Like a first-person shooter game is a genre of game, but horror isn't. Oh, it sort of is. Because you don't have. There's not a game that's just horror. Let's find something. Zipper goes to. Okay. Like they're not just. Like what would just a horror game look like? Anyway, let's play a video game. Oh, you can do it. Nice. But no, my point is, Fear is a FPS game with horror, like, trappings. Like, the genre is FPS, but it's like horror themed. I'm not even sure what a horror, like just a plain old horror game would look like, because it's still going to be like an exploration sort of thing, an adventure game, or an RPG or something. Oh, this game's really boring. But the problem is, Fear manages to avoid it by making your guns kind of terrible against the main antagonist, but something like Dead Space. Dead Space is also interesting, but for different reasons. But Dead Space, bunch of horrible monsters taking over everything, and also they explode into jelly. They explode into jelly when you shoot them, and you like rip them into shreds. And they stop being... They're threatening for different reasons. But... just... a horror game with an enemy that you can like blast to death with a minigun. Like minigun just... yeah. Just chews them to ribbons. God damn it. Keep getting the wrong one. But it makes the enemies a lot less threatening. Once you can just blow them up with a shotgun. That's why Silent Hill's so good. People complain about the combat in Silent Hill 2, well in all the Silent Hills. Silent Hill 2 in particular, because Silent Hill 2 is really good. Oh. That's a Lost Woods sort of thing. Okay, so it's... But Silent Hill 2 has really bad combat. But the point is, maybe it's a cop-out, but it adds to it. Your guy's helpless. Was it James Sunderland? He's helpless. Even when you get a gun, you can't shoot it for shit. It's hard to aim. The bullets never seem very effective. He takes forever to sort of aim it and pull it out and everything. If you're trying to use a melee weapon, you're just screwed, because you'll probably miss. Okay. What's this thing again? but they end up with a really good game.
Hello.
Yeah, it's just that again. Because if you could just kill all the monsters in Silent Hill, it loses all of its punch. Anyway, let's read this. Haven't died. I might be the protagonist. At least I'm not some side character that leaves notes of pointless exposition. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for this time. Floor 200 already. Damn. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.